So this is Coach Monica with a Grace and Strength Lifestyle, and tonight I have the wonderful opportunity of doing a graduation video with Stephanie, who lives out in Georgia. Hey, Stephanie.
Hello.
I'm excited to have you here tonight. This has just been a beautiful journey for you. One of the questions that most people want to know is, how did you even find out about Grace and Strength, and why did you choose this particular program to be your journey? Let's hear about that.
Well, I knew I needed to lose some weight, and I started praying to God for Him to help me. I had tried many diets over the years and different things, and it would work, but then I would gain the weight back, and I prayed and I asked God, I really need to find something that will click with me. And a few weeks later, I was looking on my iPad, and up came Grace and Strength, an advertisement for it, and I said, a Christian weight loss. I didn't even know that existed. And I clicked on it and read all about it. And I thought, I think this is it. I think this is what God is leading me to do. And I called the number, and they called me back. And I just knew that this was the plan.
That is so exciting. So, you're just on your iPad and there you are, right? It's been beautiful for me, sister, is just having, getting to know you and just know your life and your family and all of that, and all the things that you do, So tell me, what has been the biggest change for you throughout this journey? If you were just to talk about one or two things, what would it be for you?
Well, the biggest change is going to God for strength, to help me. I had never asked God before to help me with my weight, or and had never really related the Bible to weight loss, and to I didn't realize how much of the Bible that you can use to help you in this journey. And I feel like that's what Grace and Strength has taught me, is to look in His Word, to memorize Scripture to help you with discipline. I feel like that has been the greatest thing, is that Grace and Strength has taught me, is to go to God to help you to eat healthy and to lose weight.
Absolutely. So now tell me, in a journey, we always have some highs and some lows. So tell me, what was your best aha moment, and what was some of those places that were difficult that God was also mending you through? Let's hear about that.
Well, I think I was addicted to Diet Coke, and I didn't realize I knew it was bad for me, but I didn't realize what the addiction was, and until that was one of my strongholds. That I started the first 7 days, we had to give up a stronghold, and that was one of them. And I didn't, it was kind of an aha moment, and one of the hardest things. It was kind of the whole way through. It was hard, probably the first month. But after I developed the habits of drinking more water and choosing different things to drink, like tea, and using God's strength and the memorizing Scripture, I feel like that was the hardest part. But also, the hardest part was trying to break that addiction. But the best part, the aha moment, was that I could, with God's help, and I did. I'm on day 200 and something without having a diet drink.
Yay!
So it's kind of both. That was the hardest, but also the aha moment of it all. And also is cooking healthy meals for my family. That was something that I just, we ate out a lot, ate a lot of fast food, and I have learned to enjoy cooking healthy and going to the grocery store, which I didn't like before, and preparing ahead and making healthy meals. And that has been also a great blessing in this, is that I've learned to appreciate cooking and eating healthy at home.
Absolutely. Now, I know that you are very busy, okay? And a lot of people will tell me, I'm just too busy for all of that. Like, there is no way. I have kids to run here. I have, to do this. I have to do that. I have to be here. And there is just no way. There is no way I can do all of that. Now, tell me, how does your life look different now based upon what you value? Let's talk about that.
Okay, well, now I take the time to plan for meals. And I sit down. It really doesn't take as long as you think it does. But like on a Sunday, I'll just take about 30 minutes to go through recipes, write down the things that I want to eat that week. And then it's taking the time to go to the grocery store and buying those things. But if you've already have it planned out, you go quicker in the grocery store because you know what you need to get, and then once you start cooking, you have leftovers, and so you always have things to eat for lunch and even another meal. And so really, I feel like it saves time in the end if you once you cook it and once you plan, you're saving yourself time during the rest of the week.
Absolutely.
And so I really think in the end, it saves you time, and I just didn't realize that.
It's probably saving you a bit of money too.
Oh, definitely.
I mean,
Definitely.
praise the Lord. Well, and what I think is so beautiful is that you can take those places, those field trips to the grocery store, and strategically plan to go with a friend or with, your children or even with your spouse. It doesn't have to just be always ourselves. We can actually be strategic about that time, and what I've realized is there's certain aisles in the grocery store, sister, I don't even need to go down, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes. Well, there's only about 4 aisles that you really need, and that's it.
Amen. Absolutely. Well, you know what, Stephanie, I am so excited for you, and I cannot wait for everyone to not only listen to this testimony, but to read your testimony. And I'm excited to see you in Alumni, sister. It has been a blessing to my heart to get to know you, and I just really appreciate all that you have shared with me. Okay.
Thank you. You've been a great coach, and I'm thankful that the Lord led me to grace and strength.
Absolutely. All right, sister, you have a good night, okay?
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.